Number 30.
Well, how are we all? Hope you're all good. And Happy New Year to you, all the Digital Groove listeners across this big bad world of ours. This is the top 30 tunes of 2022. Top 30 tunes, counting them down till when? Midnight tonight. 3 hours, my friends. We had a little unfortunate, actually a lot of unfortunate events last Monday, St. Stephen's and I here, and we had to just abandon the top 30 because we wanted to do it justice. Tonight we are going to do that justice for your first show of 2023. And just as a Brucey bonus, if you want to go back and listen to the St. Stephen's Night show, it's a vinyl mishmash, miscellany of amazing music, mainly from 92 it seems, anyway. So anyway, that's what took its place. However, we're here tonight and you're ready for 3 hours. It is the top 30 tunes of the playlist of 2022. Over 1,100 records this year. We are kicking off with number 30 right now. A little story behind this and where I heard this and why it's so special to me. It's a great tune, but why it's so special to me. Driving around kind of Canary Wharf, that kind of area of London, with CJ McIntosh, Dennis Valentine and Errol Benjamin heading up to Birmingham of all places that night. This was on the radio. None of us knew what it was. And of course I got out my Shazammy machine and went, lads, would you believe that's Sean McCabe? And that's what it is. At number 30, kicking off our top 30 of 2022, Flamingo, Pier, P-I-E-R, and K-E-D-U, Kedu, featuring Nathan Haines. Tune is entitled Last Call. Sean McCabe's remix. The label was Soundway Records. That's how we're starting things on the show tonight to kick off 2023, but technically end our 2022. Watsy with us tonight saying a bit of a quiet start. Would you believe, right? Now, I'm not one for tall tales. I genuinely amn't, right? But this is a would you believe moment. Would you believe me if I told you I just made the show tonight by the skin of my teeth because I was out with Lenny Fontana and his lovely wife Kathy up in Johnny Fox's here in Dublin. Would you believe that? Because it's true. I just dropped them off before the show tonight. They're here in Dublin for a few days, so expect a few pictures on the social media and all that. But if you see them around Dublin, give them a warm welcome, smile and a hello. I'm sure you will. Anyway, Lenny Fontana in town for a few days, so that's why I was a little bit late. There you go. Where's Lenny's jingle? We'll drop that in just to have it. Is that okay? Here we go.
Hi, this is Lenny Fontana from NYC, and you're right now listening to The Digital Groove with Niall Redmond.
Now, could have brought him in personally to do that, but there you go. He was happy enough to go down to Grogan's for a pint instead. Right. Good man yourself. Number 30, there you go, kicking things off tonight. Would you believe it? So I literally made the start of the programme tonight by about 10 seconds, right? So there you go, Watsy, that's your answer, my friend. Still not a patch on last week's. Oh yes, it's my favourite show of the year because it's all my favourite tracks, and indeed your favourite tracks of the year. It's the top 30 tunes of 2022 off the playlist. And now the top 100 was published on New Year's Eve. They're in alphabetical order, so if you want to have a look at them, they're on the social media portals, they're on my Twitter, they're on my Facebook, they're on the Digital Groove Facebook page, they're also on my Instagram, DJ Niall Redmond, and you can have a look at the top 100 there. And these are from the top 100, of course, but these are in order of 30 to 1. Okay, so we're counting down to midnight, the top tune of the year, basically. And we'll recap these at the top of each hour too, what we played in the hour, alright? So you won't, if you missed anthem, don't worry. Watty says, I always know when you're not yourself. I am myself, I like to get my heart rate up to about 200. Right, number 29, especially for Watty, one of his favourite tracks of the year. Oh, yes. 29. The Sovereign Danny Rampling and Mark Wilkinson, also including Mr. Michele Cabrini in this. This is number 29, it's called Raise the Vibration. Label here is Mark Wilkinson's Amazing Life remixed. Having a look at his social media over the new year. He was some exotic location enjoying himself. Good on you. Anyway, it's number 29 this year. Danny Rampling, Mark Wilkinson, Raise the Vibration. Great memories of playing this in Pygmalion. Inside and outside, actually. Played it outside and I played it in the club as well that night. The Pride event, the block party event with Lee Wilson and of course our dear friend Baba Romain. And this was a huge tune for me this year, especially when I played out and about. Yeah, especially for Watsy tonight, absolutely adores this tune. Danny Rampling, Mark Wilkinson, number 29, Raise the Vibration, number 29 this year.
29.
Why do you think music will make you feel so good sometimes? Why? Vibration. Why do you think music will get you jumping, make you want to dance?
29. It's the big one. The final show of the year. Counting down the 30 biggest tunes of 2022's playlist. This is a Digital Groove Top 30 Countdown 2022.
Why do you think music will get you jumping, make
29.
Number 29 this year in our Top 30 Countdown 2022's playlist. Yeah, huge things on the dance floor, I can tell you. Big reaction, really was. Goes great, just for the record, goes great with Crazy P. I can't remember the name of the tune now, so never mind, I'll come back to you in a sec. Danny Rampling, Mark Wilkinson, Raise the Vibration, number 29. Life remix, the label. Yes, the light, wasn't it? The light Crazy P, yeah. Okay. Anyway, goes great with that. Anyway, for another day. Right. 28. Big piano coming at you next couple of tunes. Number 28 right now.
28.
Yeah, this was huge. This drop just absolutely slamming the piano at you. Number 28 this year, Toscana and Lalo Leyy, Leyy. Tune is called My Feelings. It was on Hive label. This was the original mix for you. This year's number 28.
28. 28. On Essential Radio, bringing you 2022's biggest tracks, the Digital Groove Top 30 of 2022.
Yeah, again, this is another tune I remember dropping in Pygmalion's main room on that amazing sound system there. And that piano just thundered through that cavernous space. Boom, boom, like a maniac. Boom, 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 boom. Unbelievable. And you can hear right there on your speakers. It's number 28 this year, Toscana and Lalo Leyy, Leyy. It's called My Feelings, the original mix. Hive label was the label. By the way, if you want to follow these as we go through them, we're putting them on the Facebook thread. Also, if you want to shout out tonight, we'll do that for you too. We're live in the radio, of course. It's Monday, the 2nd of January. Technically for our first show of 2023, but it is not even a rerun. It's a reattempt at our finest show of 2022. So that's okay. So yes, we're bringing you the top tunes of 2022 as our first show of 2023. But we are putting them up on our Facebook and of course our Twitter too, at Digital Groove in real time. If you want to see what's playing there and what number we're at, you can follow it all there if you're losing track of things. All I can promise you is the tunes are just going to get incrementally better and better and better and better and better as we head towards midnight tonight. Okay. A big mention to Marco LeBaron. Hello, Happy New Year to you too, sir. It says Happy New Year to all the DJers, of course. That's you out there. Right, we're not entirely finished with the piano vibes yet. We're going to hit 27 right now. A bit more of a recent one, this, and found this quite an uplifting tune. And just so you know what the criteria is for these tunes, it's obviously tunes that I prefer this year, I guess. And we always say this, and I've said it in the posts that we put up on social media. I love every tune we play on the show, by the way. Every single tune we play, I love, okay? Trust me. So I hope you don't feel left out if you're not in the top 100 even, not never mind the top 30, but these are just the ones that just had a little edge for us this year. Also included in that criteria is listener reactions. So, you know, while we were live on air, listeners coming back and saying, particularly towards the end of October when we were actually live on air, saying how much they loved the tune as it was playing. And of course, you know, as we're back live in the clubs, thank God this year, this is ones that elicited an amazing reaction on the dance floor too. So all that plays into our top 30. That's why they're picked as the top 30. And this is number 27. It's Mark James. It's called Got a Lot to Live For. Peewee Ferris. Remember him on the remix. Label here is Two Tribes, number 27.
27. 27. 30 to 1. This is a Digital Groove Top 30 2022.
Yeah, you just heard number 27 of our top 30. That's only as far as we've got so far. We'll always more tunes to go. Mark James, Got a Lot to Live For. Peewee, Ferris on the remix at 27 right there. Two Tribes is the label. Onto this one. Huge for me. Played this at the ADE and the place went beloovas. At the night with the Stereo Souls. This was Conan Liquid. It's called Overdrive. Crates Motel.
26. Show of the year, counting down the 30 biggest tunes of 2022's playlist. This is a Digital Groove Top 30 Countdown 2022.
Yeah, so you can see how that jingle fitted last week perfectly, right? It's the first show of the year, really, but anyway, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yes, the hangover on St. Stephen's Day, not from the drinking sense, just from the busyness sense affected us last week. And we didn't get to do our top 30 countdown. I abandoned it, actually. And I said we'd do it properly this week. And here we are. As promised, we're now at number 26. It's someone different. Conan Manchester, you may know him as Conan Liquid. You may know him as Crates Motel. And this, on a big system, in a club, blows everybody's minds. And you can hear why. It's called Overdrive. It's this year's number 26 from Conan Liquid. Huge. Absolutely huge.
26.
Heading towards 9:30 tonight, 2nd of Jan 2023. Happy New Year to you, by the way. If you just joined us tonight, we're counting down the top 30 tunes from last year's playlist, 2022. It's taken from the top 100 records of the year from our playlists, which is a playlist of over 1,100 records on the show over 2022. And this is the top 30 counted down for you. We're at 26 just there. Conan Liquid, Overdrive. We're going to recap all these when we get to number 21 before we go to 20, okay? Big tune for me next. It was a sort of an interesting take, and I mean that in a complimentary way. A really, really nicely interesting take on a tune that you may know as Let No Man Put Asunder. It was redone really well and very differently by DJ Romain and Glenn Braithwaite, aka Risk Assessment. It came out on Andy Reid's Phoenixmusic, and again, huge for me in the club this year. Every time I dropped this, the bass line, people went, oh! And then when the vocal came in, everyone went, oh! Whoa! What's this? Why are you doing this to us? But don't stop. It's called We Gotta Love, of course, and this is number 25 this year. Risk Assessment featuring DJ Romain. Number 25, We Gotta Love, the extended mix.
25. 25. The cream of 2022's playlist. From 30 to 1. This is the Digital Groove Top 30 2022. 25.
It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. I'm surprised to see your suitcase at the door. Remember the good times. Don't you want some more? It's not perfect love, but I'll defend it. 'Cause I believe that's what God intended. We gotta love. Too good to throw away. We gotta love. Too good to throw away. We gotta love.
Yeah.
We
Hearing is believing, folks.
gotta love.
Hopefully you have that on some decent speakers or indeed headphones.
Gotta love.
And you're hearing that powering down the channels on the radio to your ears right now. And I tell you, from a DJ point of view, when you have the crowd sizzling, cooking, you have them right where you want them, slip this in nicely and watch them go, oh, what is this? Happened many a time in 2022. That's why it's in our top 30, my friends. That's why it's in our top 30. It is 25. Risk Assessment, featuring our dear friend DJ Romain. It's called We Gotta Love. And Annie is struggling, of course it is. Yeah. Letting a man put us under. That's where it's from. Because he's speaking it, I can't. You know when someone speaks words to you, you go, I know that, what's that? Anyway, there you go. It's number 25 this year. The awesome phoenixmusic in at number 25 this year. Lovely. Isn't that great? Okay, let's go to 24 right now. Huge tune for me this year. Played this at the RTE Moog Music Party, and it just sounded so fantastic. I listened to that mix over and over because it's on Mixcloud, everyone here, by the way. And I just fell in love with this tune the more I heard it, and I still do. And it's number 24. It's from Ralph's session on the awesome Big Speaker Music. Big year for them too on the show and everywhere else. It's called Too Good For Me by Ralph's session. It's this year's number 24, and this is the main mix.
24.
24. Wait for the horns, wait for the horns. huge tune for me this year. You can hear why. That's a no-brainer, right? That's a no-brainer. Ralph Session on number 24. It's called Too Good For Me. It's the main mix and it's on Big Speaker Music. Played a lot of big speaker tunes over the course of 2022. Lovely to have the label even itself in the top 30 this year. Right. And again, you know, sometimes music reminds you kind of fondly or very fondly where you were when you played it and stuff. And I remember playing this at the ADE, surrounded by the best of the best in the industry, genuinely, which is kind of scary, but anyway. And just dropping tunes like this, but this was in the mix particularly. And I remember that horns and that piano, and I was like, yeah, this is next level. So there you go. It's number 24 this year. Ralph Session, well done. He actually sent us that tune to play, by the way, so thank you very much. Lovely. For their kindness, sir. Thank you. Right, we're just under 22 minutes away from 10 p.m. this Monday, the 2nd of January. Counting down the top 30 tunes of 2022. We should have done it last week, but it wasn't to be. Never mind, we'll leave it at that. Anyway, we're doing it tonight, that's okay. So if you hear the jingle that goes, it's the final show of the year, well, kind of is. In a time warp, so a kind of way, okay? Doesn't matter. Sure, loads of you were busy on St. Stephen's night anyway, weren't you? Of course you were. We're going to recap these all just at 10 o'clock tonight from 30 to 21, just so you know, before we hit the top 20. Let's do how do I say this without sounding offensive? I mean, old listener. I mean, long-time listener. Yes, I guess. One of our oldest listeners is in a long time listening to the show, over 14 years now. Connie, how are you? Constance Renee, hello to you. Lovely to have you along. I hope you're well. And thanks for all your love for Gracie as well. Do appreciate that. Give her some scritches on the nose next time on your behalf. You can be assured of that. Lovely to have you with us tonight, though. Of course, best wishes for 2023 to you and yours. Looks like we have the legendary DJ Romain with us too. You just heard DJ Romain before this at number 25. We're going to recap all these, well, as I said, so don't worry, you'll have an opportunity to have a little listen back to them again. We're about to head to number 23, however. A couple of deeper ones now before we hit the 10 o'clock mark. This blew my mind, my fuses, and gave me energy. And I love this tune. Absolutely love this tune. It's number 23. It's BAM. It's called Hold On.
But I guarantee you.
Remember it now?
But I guarantee you. But I guarantee you. Hold on.
I just sang this and will now continue to sing this for weeks and weeks after I heard it. It's BAM's Full Disclosure Mix, Moulton Music at number 23. Infectious vocal, many remixes. In fact, that's the one I loved the most. I think it was the first one we played too. At number 23, Bam, B-A-M, Hold On. Bam's full disclosure mix, and for the first time when I was putting the show together, I know, it's called that. Okay, and Moulton Music, just that vocal is infectious in a good way. God forgive me. Just, I guarantee you, unbelievable. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying not to sing it. I'll try and sing off mic because I can't help myself. Right, we're heading towards number 22. We're heading towards 10 o'clock. We're heading towards number 22. Next, that's Bam, Hold On, number 23. Bam's full disclosure mix, Moulton Music. Number 22 is an interesting one. And it immediately pricked my ears up because it's a great tune, but very clever. Very clever. How many times have you heard You Got the Love done, samples, remade, hooked, da-da-da? You never heard it like this, though. You never heard this hook out of it. Used so well. The minute I heard this, I went, that's clever. Naux, well done, sir. That is clever. This is Naux at number 22. Amazingly called Redhair Girl Blues. Don't know why. Mostly Cozy is the label, number 22. Immense tune for you here.
22. Radio, bringing you 2022's biggest tracks, the Digital Groove Top 30 of 2022. 2.
I just thought that was so cleverly done, that tune. That for me is a secret weapon, my friends, and if you don't believe me and you're a DJ, get it and try it and you will be a believer after you drop it on your dance floor. It's Naux, Naux. Hope it's pronounced right. Naux, Naux, Naux. Redhair Girl Blues, we've all had them. Mostly Cozy is the label. It's number 22 in our top 30 this year. I was so impressed because I'm very cynical and I've got even more cynical, you know, because you hear a lot of tunes that use sample packs. Robin S, for example, God bless him, Kings of Tomorrow, finally redone again and again and again. And you know what? It somewhat strays into the You Got the Love, used again and again, but this is really cleverly done. It's almost like saying the boys got too much or something. It's not, it's going, it's just too rough. But anyway, because I know the track, but just the way they've hooked the vibe, just brilliant, really well done. Number 22 this year on the 2022, last year, Digital Groove Top 30. We're about to head into the top 20 shortly, but we're going to recap before we do that. I'm going to play 21 too. But yes, Secret Weapon, absolutely. It's just the way it hooks in, trust me. Trust me. You shouldn't need much convincing on that. Right, we're live in the radio this Monday, 2nd of January. Happy New Year to you. We're counting down the top 30 tunes of the Digital Groove playlist for last year now, 2022. We're here till midnight. It's a 3-hour programme tonight, so we're only really ramping things up. And yes, I can just guarantee you one thing, the tunes are just going to get better and better and better and better and better and better and better. In my mind I was saying the boy is just too rough, but the going is just too rough. Anyway, okay. Naux, Redhair Girl Blues, number 22. Mostly Cozy, the label for you. And don't forget, you can check out the top 100 right now. You can see what is technically in the top 30. They're buried in there. You just don't know which, right? Okay, on to number 21. We're going to do a recap after this, okay?
21.
That's right, what's even extra hour tonight, my friend? And it's the best hour, if I may say so. Right, here we go, number 21. Before we head into our top 20, we're going to do a quick recap before we do that. This is Mike Newman, who we love dearly. It's called Tonight. This is the original mix on Inspirational Records, how aptly titled.
21. 21. 21. It's the big one. The final show of the year. Counting down the 30 biggest tunes of 2022's playlist. This is the Digital Groove Top 30 Countdown 2022. 21.
Yeah, you just said number 21, and that is Mike Newman. He featured in our top 30s in the past, and rightly so. It's called Tonight, and that's the original mix for you there. 2 tunes in the top 100, by the way, including this one. Of course, Inspirational Recordings was the label. Right, we have a few minutes to recap you and tell you what we played, okay? So let's do that immediately for you. Is that okay? So we're going to take you from 30 to number 21 and tell you briefly what they were, and then we're going to head into the top 20 of 2022, okay?
Number 30.
Right, this was at number 30, Flamingo, Pier and Kedu, featuring Nathan Haines, Last Call, Sean McCabe's remix on Soundway Recordings, number 30 this year.
You won't hear from me. I give you this one for free. It's the last call, baby. Never know how good it could be. It's the last call, baby.
Gone.
From what's he favourite, number 29, Danny Rampling and Mark Wilkinson, Raise the Vibration, Life Remix was the label, number 29 this year.
Will make you feel so good sometimes.
Had Watsy doing somersaults, hadn't it? And lots of you.
Get you jumping, make you want to dance. Vibration. 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 Why do you think music will get you jumping, make you want to dance?
28.
At 28 we had Toscana and Lalo Leyy, My Feelings, the name of the tune. Massive piano action on Hive label. This year's number 28, the original mix. Mark James is at 27, Got a Lot to Live For. We went with the Peewee Ferris remix. I remember there being amazing mixes on this. We went for Peewee Ferris, 2 Tries was the label, and number 27 this year. The awesome Conan, Manchester, aka Conan Liquid, on Overdrive at number 26 on Crates Motel. Just huge on the hook, as you can hear. Immense! Mark brought us Risk Assessment. He's listening tonight. Big shout out to him on the vocals. DJ Romain, We Gotta Love, the extended mix on phoenixmusic. 25.
We gotta love. Too good to throw away. We gotta love. Too good to throw away.
24.
24 Ralph Session, Too Good For Me. The main mix on Big Speaker. Big tune on Big Speaker. Yes, yes.
23.
Oh. Bam. To a spice called Hold On. At 23, Bam's Full Disclosure Mix. Moulton Music.
22.
At 22, you heard it a couple of tunes back. Naux, Redhair Girl Blues. Actually, Connie's saying is Sinead Henry to leave you home yet. I don't know, I hope she doesn't have the blues. Anyway, there you go. Anyway, that was number 22. Mostly Cozy was the label for Naux and Redhair Girl Blues.
21.
And just before we hit 10 o'clock tonight, recapping number 30 to number 21. This was 21, Mike Newman. The tune is called Tonight on Inspirational Recordings. And we played you just now the original mix.
The countdown is on to number one. Every tune getting better and better. Live till midnight. The Digital Groove Top 30 2022.
Wow. Wow, you're doing so well. There you go. Getting excited, that's the problem. Again, I just take consolation. It's not a passion last week. Right, number 20. Here we go. Into the 20 to 10 group we go. I thought I left a long little tail out to talk over that. There you go. Just ended abruptly anyway. Thanks, Lenny. I'll blame Lenny Fontana on that. Who better to blame? Number 20, it's Pat Lok.
Number 20.
This tune is entitled Lasting Luv. The label here was Kookoo, spelled K-O-O, Kookoo Records. Number 20 this year, Pat Lok, Lasting Luv, the extended mix.
See the king, stay the king.
Yes, number 20. The Digital Groove Top 30 Tunes 2022. It's Pat Lok, L-O-K, that's spelled. The tune is called Lasting Luv, L-U-V, the extended mix on Kookoo Records. And again, if you want to follow these as we count them down tonight, if you missed any, you just want to have a peruse, never knows, have a look. You go to our Twitter feed at Digital Groove and you'll see them there numbered. I think we actually mistakenly didn't put Naux in at number 22 on the Twitter. We did in the Facebook. And go to our Facebook page now if you want to have a look there too. Mine, Niall Redmond, and if you want to mention, give you a mention as well. We're counting them down there too, so we're putting them up as we play them, alright? And recapping them. I'll try and call out the next time. I wouldn't mind. I was looking at the actual recap seg, and it's timed. I should have known. Anyway, that's what happens when you have no food for about 12 hours. Okay. Huge tune at number 19. Huge. Good Lord.
19.
This is Kerri, Chandler and Dreamer G. It's called Hurry Up. Ministry of Sound. Kerri's Again mix on Chaos Theory.
19.
2022's playlist from 30 to 1. This is the Digital Groove Top 30 2022. The Digital Groove.
Yep, number 19, the powerhouse that is Kerri Chandler, the legend that is Kerri Chandler, off that amazing album he brought out, including had District 8 mentioned on that. This is the Ministry of Sound tune, Dreamer G involved. It's called Hurry Up. Kerri's Again mix on Chaos Theory Records, number 19 in our top 30 this year. If you just joined us tonight expecting a normal Digital Groove, we're doing the top 30 countdown in 2022. So last year's playlist till midnight tonight. That's the good news. So every tune getting better and better and better and better and better and better. And once again, a reminder, our top 100 is up on the socials. If you want to have a look at the top 100 countdown tunes, if you know what I mean, they're alphabetically, so they're not in order of any kind of merit. They're just the top 100 tunes off our playlist. These 30 tunes are in there, so see if you can suss it out. Right, I made an awful balls of this man's name, and he was very kind and forgave me and helped me pronounce it. so I shall not get it wrong as he's number 18 this year. I'm going to have another look at his message. Hang on a second. Okay, got it. Just to be sure. You think you know what you're doing and then you go, ah. Okay. We're about to hit number 18 after this. Huge tune at number 18. Wow. If they weren't already huge for you. Yeah, he very kindly, he was really appreciative that we played his tune, by the way. So I'm talking about next, not this tune. So our number 18 this year was really pleased to play his tune. And he gave me a bit of background to his name that he uses for production is an African word. So we should get to that in a sec, right? Anyway, number 19 at the moment, Kerri, Chandler. Right, he told me, I'm going to read off the screen just to be sure, okay? Just to be 100%, just for posterity. Think of it as Massey Ande. Okay, Massey Ande is number 18. That's a hint for you. That's an obvious hint for you. That's who it is. At number 18, with a huge tune called Here Comes the House Music. And it was on Free Range Records. When I played this tune on the radio, I think I got several messages at once going, what is this? Please now tell me. I need to know. I need to have this immediately. I got to get this. And they did. And rightly so. If it doesn't ring a bell, it just has now. Massey Ande, Here Comes the House Music at number 18 this year.
Here comes the house music. Here comes the house music. Here comes the house music.
18.
This does all the wonderful things at number 18, Massey Ande, Here Comes the House Music.
Here comes the house music. Here comes the house music. Here comes the house music. Here comes the house music. Here comes the
18.
Here comes the house music. Here comes the house music. Here comes the house music. Music.
Groove Top 2022.
18.
It's too late. If you haven't fastened the seatbelts by now, it's too late. You won't reach it. You won't reach it. And we're just about to hit you with some more amazing bigness. It was number 18 this year in the top 30 tunes of 2022. A lot of people loving this tune. And what I mean by that is in their own personal top tunes of the year. And you can hear why. Mas Yande. Let's look again just to be sure. Yeah. Mas Yande. Very good. Here comes the house music, taking more diversions there. I remember playing it on the air going, is this the same tune? Oh God, it is. Anyway, still the same tune. Number 18 this year, Free Range Records, Jimster's label. And again, Massiandi very kindly giving us the love for playing this tune, so giving it right back to you, mate. Number 18 this year, almost at the halfway mark in our top 30 tunes of 2022 this year, and there you are, number 18. Once again, hello to Connie, loving the tunes. Constance Renee, that is, out there in the US of A. Lovely to have you along, and again, Happy New Year to you once again.
Here comes the house music.
Of course, we're edging ever closer, tune by tune, to number one, which is coming up just before midnight tonight. And if you have just joined us tonight, we're in the middle of the top 30 tunes of 2022. We should have done it on last Monday's show, the last show of the year, but it's a huge technological meltdown and then psychological, psychiatric meltdown by me on air. So that was the end of that. Anyway, we played you some vinyl instead, and it was great. So, you know, something different. So we're doing it this week. Right, great memories of this tune. Pygmalion, Main Room. Just before my dear friend Baba Romain came on, and Lee Wilson standing beside me after doing an amazing vocal performance that afternoon to the people of Dublin, the good people of Dublin. And we played this tune at breakneck levels. Is that even a term? But you know what I mean? Blindingly deafening levels, but in a good way. Nobody went home with any damage, but it sounded amazing. Nate Lawrence at number 17. This is unbelievable. It's called L-O-V-E. It's spelled that way, right? So E-L-O-H-V-E-E. Okay, all right. So L-O-V-E. Very good. It'll make sense in a sec. Pluralistic Records, number 17 for Nate Lawrence. Huge tune.
Seventeen.
What I've got is what you need.
17.
The cream of 2022's playlist. From 30 to 1. This is the Digital Groove. Top 30 2022.
17.
Is a dance floor destroyer. And when I say destroyer, I mean in a good way. Does that make sense? Kind of badness, goodness thing, yeah? Huge record. Just wow, what a great moment that was for me this year. Just amazing tune, isn't it? Nate Lawrence, Love, spelt out for you. And it's Pluralistic Records. This year's number 70. Just immense when it all comes together. Wow. When you hear that on it, oh, listen. You don't need convincing, I'm sure, but there you go. Number 17. 20 minutes past 10 p.m. this Monday, 2nd of January. It is our first show 2023, but we're counting down the tunes, top 30 tunes off our playlist 2022. We're nearly at the halfway mark, all right? Nearly. Okay, on to number 16 right now. This features Hannah Kama on the vocals. It's Alex Poet featuring Hannah Kama. It's called Never Had a Love. And it was amazing on Phoenix Soul. This time, the extended mix. Number 16 in this year's top 30 tunes of 2022.
16.
2022's biggest tracks. The Digital Groove Top 30 of 2022.
Yeah, 25 minutes past 10 p.m. There we are, nearly at the halfway point. Number 16 this year, Alex Poet. The awesome Hannah Kama on the vocals. What a great year she's had too. Never Had a Love, the name of that tune. Phoenix Soul, the label. Second tune for Phoenix in the top 30. There you go. They were also at number 25. There you go. With Risk Assessment and DJ Romain. We got a love. But there you go. That is number 16. Alex Poet, Hannah Kama, Never Had a Love, the extended mix on Phoenix Soul. Right, bring it to the halfway mark. This is number 15. Dear friend of ours, Mr. Dwayne Motley, featuring Andrea Brown. Tune here is called Hand in Hand. We're going down under for the label. It is Husky's Bobbin Head Music.
15.
So let's take the chance, we will make it. No change in plans, we can take it. Till tides may rise, there's no breaking. With all we have, beyond the things that we can see, it will get better, oh better. Surviving the storm as we stand strong, believing together. No time for division, it's our decision. Love is the mission. No matter the race, color on your face, we must stay in position.
15.
Yes, 15, the halfway mark in our top 30 tonight, this year. Well, last year, 2022, for this year's playlist. Dwayne Motley, our dear friend Dwayne Motley, Andrea Brown on the vocals. Tune is called Hand in Hand. Amazing. Listen to that bass line. Bob and Head Music, the label, of course. Dear friend of ours, Mr. Lawrence Huskinson's label, Down Under. And yeah, just huge, just huge. Right, a piano drop better take you now at number 14. Very nicely. And I remember playing this, a relatively recent playlist show. We go maybe in mid-November we had this tune on. Anyway, it's number 14 this year. It comes from DJ Fudge. It's called Animus. Remember this one on Nervous Recordings.
It's the big one, the final show of the year, counting down the 30 biggest tunes of 2022's playlist. This is a Digital Groove Top 30 Countdown 2022.
14.
record, that, isn't it? At number 14 this year, absolutely essentially in the top 30. The minute I heard this, I was like, well, that's definitely in the top 30. DJ Fudge, tune called Animus on Nervous Records. One of two tunes for DJ Fudge in the top 100 this year, Cord. Yeah, just big. That drop just takes your breath away, doesn't it? Boom, 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 boom. We're going to be recapping these. Don't forget, just as we get past number 11, before we hit the top 10, we'll take it from 20 down to 11. Top of the pop style, right? Yeah, that was supposed to be some Paul Hardcastle in my mind. Okay, right, we're going to head on to a tune I loved this year, and he had two tunes actually on the Digital Groove. Would you believe? Big fan of Level 42, of course. And this was the first one that featured Mike Lindup. And I just loved everything about this tune. It's 13, and it's Mike Lindup. It was Louis Vega on the Expansions NYC remix for a tune called Time to Let Go. Vega Records was the label, of course. And yeah, just amazing. Just classy tune. Number 13 this year, Mike Lindup from Level 42, Time to Let Go, the Expansions NYC remix. One of two tunes also from Mike Lindup in the top 100.
13. 13.
13.
13.
This year's number 13. Some people have a bit of a funny thing about 13. There you go. Someone has to be it, and it's an amazing tune. It's just a great record, isn't it, really? Mike Lindup, Time to Let Go. The original, that's about 130 BPM. We've pitched it down to about 124. That's the Expansions NYC remix on Vega Records. Of course, Louis Vega behind that with Mike. Amazing. Really good. Loved that when it came out. Still do. Right, there you are, hitting the 13 mark at 17 minutes away from 11 o'clock tonight. We're here till midnight, counting down the top 30 tunes off the 2022 playlist, of last year's playlist, but first show 23. Isn't that lovely? Mike Lindup, Time to Let Go, once again the name. Number 13 this year, the Expansions NYC remix on Vega Records. So we're 2 away from the top 10. We're going to recap number 20 to number 11 before we do that. Top 10 for you. Of course, edging towards the number 1 tune of the year at midnight-ish. Before midnight, of course. I mentioned to Doris Schelling as well, saying Happy New Year, my dear friend, and to you out there too. Of course, over there in Switzerland, it was lovely to see you during 2022, of course. Party and dance with you. Play some music to you as well. So, yes, thank you very much. Hope you were well. Best wishes for 2023. Okay, on to number 12.
12.
Second I heard this tune, I was DJing that night actually, and I remember going, oh, I can't wait to get in and play this record, and that I did, and it sounded even better out loud and pumping on a big system. It's JJ for DC Sound System. Jack is back. Little bit of hip house in here. It's JJ's Shifted Up mix. Easy to remember because it's on Shifted Up Music. It's number 12 this year in the top 30, well, last year, 2022, the Digital Groove.
12.
Make it jack, 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 jack. Make it jack from the front to back.
The cream of 2022's playlist. From 30 to 1. This is the Digital Groove Top 30 2022.
12.
Jack was back. Jack front to back. Jack front to back. I thought I told you that Jack was back. Make it jack, 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 jack.
number 12. When it all comes together, it's just sublime. DC Sound System, Jack is back. JJ's Shifted Up mix on Shifted Up Music. This year's number 12 off the playlist.
Jack front to back, make a jack. Jack front to back, make a jack.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting confused myself because it is last year's playlist. Obviously, I realise now just about it's 2023. Well, we were supposed to do the last show of the year. You know the story by now, right? So here we are, first show of 2023, bringing you the top 30 of 2022. Okay, so just if you hear the biggest tune this year, you realise it's last year. You know what's happening, right? Come on. Anyway, there you go. We're going to recap these in a sec. We have one more to play for you before we do that.
Make a jack, jack.
So yes, about to go to number 11, hovering just outside the top 10 right now, as we approach 12 minutes at the moment away from 11 o'clock. We will recap them for you 20 to 11 then, and then head into, I'll try not to make a gunter of that, right? I will head into the top 10 then. Is that okay? And revealing, of course, the top tune of the year 2022, about 7 minutes away from midnight tonight. Yes, indeed. 3 hour special tonight. Don't go anywhere. If you need your parents' permission to stay up late, get it. You'll thank me. Okay, on to number 11 right now for this one. This is a huge.
Jack.
11.
3 hours of Essential Radio, bringing you 2022's biggest tracks. The Digital Groove Top 30 of 2022.
11.
Right, this in its original guise was amazing, and Mark Cotterell took it to the next level with the remix package on this year's number 11, just outside the top 10. Mike Milrain, And You're Loving is the name of the tune. Mark Cotterell on this immense remix. What a year he has had with both his own remixes and the Plastic People digital record label. This one on Soul Revolution at number 11.
11.
The cream of 2022's playlist. From 30 to 1. This is the Digital Groove Top 30 2022.
11.
Good Lord. That is number 11. Just outside the top 10. Before we head into the top 10 for the final hour tonight, Mike Milrain and You're Loving, the name of the tune. Mark Cotterell on the remix there. The original was amazing as well. Soul Revolution. A good few Mike Milrain. I think 5 Mike Milrain tunes altogether, including that one in the top 100 this year. Wow. Well done, Mike Milrain. A good few Mark Cotterells as well. And there you go. That is number 11. We're going to recap for you what we played from 20 to this one to number 11 to take us up until 11 o'clock into midnight to the top 10 tunes off the 2022 playlist for you tonight. Right, I'll try not to gun this up too much. I'll watch me times on this one and give you the rundown from 20 to number 11.
Number 20.
Yeah, Pat Lok was at number 20 with Lasting Luv, the extended mix. Kookoo Records was the label. The legend that is Kerri Chandler, Irishman he is now as well, and has been for a long time. Kerri Chandler and Dreamer G, Hurry Up, Ministry of Sound in brackets. Kerri's Again mix on Chaos Theory is number 19 this year. Massiande, there you go. God, I even fumbled that one. Here Comes the House Music was the immense tune from him at number 18 on Free Range Records. Massiande, Here Comes the House Music. Yeah, at 17, this immenseness from Nate Lawrence. L-O-V-E, spelled E-L-O-H-V-E-E. Pluralistic Records was the label at number 17. Yeah, on to Phoenix Soul for number 16 this year. Alex Poet and Hannah Kama. Tune called Never Had a Love, the extended mix at 16.
I'm so caught up just watching how you move. All right. I want to show you all. I'm not worried about it. Yeah. Be my one forever show.
15.
Dwayne Motley at 15. Andrea Brown, Hand in Hand was the name of the tune on Bob and Head Music. And that's amazing. Number 15 this year.
It's perfect timing. You are my sister, you are my brother. No matter your color, to make it is the plan. As we hand to hand, we must fight for each other.
14.
DJ Fudge at number 14 with Animus, A-N-I-M-U-S. Nervous Records was the label. This year's number 14 with that big slamming piano.
No time to be still.
13.
Yeah, at 13, Mike Lindup, Time to Let Go, the Expansions NYC remix on Vega Records. Remixed, of course, by Little Louis Vega. 13. coming in at number 12, DC Sound System, Jack is Back. JJ's Shifted Up Mix on Shifted Up Music, number 12.
Jack front to back, make a jack. Jack front to back.
11.
Taking us to 11, taking us to the top 10, taking us right now to 11 o'clock tonight on the Digital Groove Extended Special. Number 11, Mike Milrain, Andrew Lovin, Mark Cotterell's remix, Soul Revolution. And yes, I'm watching me times, right. The time has come. It is 11 o'clock. We're heading into the top 10 tunes from the Digital Groove playlist for 2022. The time has come, my friends. It's top 10 time.
The countdown is on to number 1. Every tune getting better and better. Live till midnight. The Digital Groove Top 30 2022.
Number 10.
Right, I was happy with that transition, I think. Anyway, into the top 10 we go, bang on. 11 o'clock, good news. Okay, this is amazing. I just received this on vinyl, but we played it way before that. An amazing album redone by these guys. They've had a great year. They've had a great decade. They've had more than that, in fact. And congratulations to Mickey Moore, in fact, on the extended amount of time he's had in the music industry. Just tweeting about that the other day. Anyway, it is, never mind. Number 10 this year, Doug Willis. Music speaks louder than words. Speak is written down here, and I couldn't paste that. Anyway, Doug Willis, Music Speaks Louder Than Words. Mickey Moore and Andy T's piano remix here at number 10. Our first record in the top 10 this year on Z Records, counting you all the way to number 1 tonight this hour.
Number 10. Number 10. Number 10.
Radio, bringing you 2022's biggest tracks. The Groove Top 30 of 2022.
Number 10. Number 10.
Into the top 10 we go. There it is, Doug Willis, Music Speaks Louder Than Words. I fell over that because it actually it's written down Music Speak Louder Than Words. I must have cut and pasted it from some typo. There you go. We nearly got away with it tonight. Well, kind of did be better than last week, as I said. Mickey Moore 90T on the piano remix. Z Records, I own it on vinyl as well. In fact, I played something off that vinyl on the special St. Stephen show that we replaced last week with. If you want to hear that, we kicked off the show with that. That's another day's work. But that is number 10, Doug Willis, Music Speaks Louder Than Words. Mickey Moore 90T's piano remix, Z Records. The top 10 we go, right. A little bit of a poignant one for me on this. I hope you'll allow me this. I'm going to bring it down on tonight when we're in such jubilant mood, of course, bringing you this amazing music. But this I was going through my mind, and certainly was not a theme, but a background, maybe, to Pip, saying goodbye to Pip, my dog Pip, one of my best friends, of course, back in March. And I remember playing it that night in the club, and yeah, it kind of got me right in the field. So it's number 9 this year, Mike Milray, an amazing tune called Do To Me. Just has this wonderful, because Mike has done some really good tunes this year, kind of really good high energy stuff, but this just had that lovely soothing soulfulness with that also harder edge, and we love that. So it's Mike Milray, Do To Me, number 9 this year in the top 30 tunes of 2022. Soul Revolution was the label, and yeah, just the sweetest drop in this. So spinning this one out to Pip tonight, wherever you are, buddy.
9.
You give me
9.
Number 9 this year in our top 30 tunes of 2022. Mr. Mike Mulrain. Once again, he was also technically number 11 there with a remix by Mark Wilkinson. But here he is on his Onio Do To Me, the name of the tune. It's the original mix, Soul Revolution. Just kicked me right in the feels for all the right reasons, I guess, too. Music helps you, and that helps me. There you go, number 9. Amazing tune. Mike Mulrain, Do To Me. This year's number 9. Lovely. Well done, Mike.
9.
Now, we started off tonight at number 30. Sorry to kind of recap back, it kind of ties in a little bit. We started off at number 30, Flamingo Pier, tonight. Sean McCabe in the remix, a tune called Last Call, Nathan Haines and K-Do involved in that. And I was telling you the story. We were listening to it in CJ McIntosh's car heading up to Birmingham. Dennis Valentine, Errol Benjamin in there too. And we were all going, whoa, what's this tune? And it happened to be Sean McCabe in the remix. Well, it kind of ties into this a little bit, right? On that same trip, I was fortunate enough. What a perfectly ordinary sentence. I was sitting in CJ McIntosh's front room. What a perfectly ordinary sentence that is. Anyway, I was sitting in CJ McIntosh's front room and he was going through some tunes on his amazing sound system and he played the next tune and I went, sorry to ask, but what is that? What is that? Because that's incredible. That is just unbelievable. And it had been said to him by our dear mutual friend, Mr. Pat Perdue. And Pat, very kindly, when I let him know how ecstatic I was about this tune, sent me it too. And I was very early on this tune. I remember playing this, in fact, at Mark LeBaron's birthday party in April. But this was as back as far as February. It's our number 8 this year. It's Pat Perdue. It's a tune called Flying High. It did come out. You can grab it. We had a massive exclusive on this. Bed Funk was the label.
8.
The cream of 2022's playlist from 30 to 1. This is a Digital Groove Top 30 2022.
Yes, one of those tunes, immediately I heard it. No idea who it was, what it was. I knew it was in my top 10 of the year straight away, and I had to have it straight away. And he kindly furnished us with it straight away. I guarantee you that I saw him that night, actually, Pat Badu, and I said it to him. I said, Pat, I was in CJ's front room earlier. What is going on? He just played this amazing tune. I don't know what it was. Obviously, I know now it was Flying High. And yeah, it blew me away. Bedfunk was the label. Pat Badu at number 8, Flying High. Amazing. Big jam. Big jam. In fact, Pat Badu's had a huge year in the show, and rightly so. A lot of amazing tunes by him this year on the programme. So keep them coming for 2023, my friend. Well done to you. Big up. Now, I realised, I made reference to it earlier, I realised I haven't had anything to eat or drink since about 1 o'clock today, so I might have to go up and get a little bottle of Coca-Cola really quickly. Won't affect you on the radio, but just in case I have a collapsio on the way up, you know what happened. Let's get to number 7 before we get some refreshments, okay? Even I don't want to leave the tunes. Okay, this man we dearly love, and the show wouldn't be the show without this man. The top 30 wouldn't be the top 30 without this man. And I think he's been in every top 30, I guess, since Digital Groove time began. He has his own unique style. You know him immediately. He is absolutely original. He is absolutely a genius. And here he is at number 7. Many tunes, I think 5 tunes by him in the top 100. It is DeMarcus Lewis I'm talking about. This is called Move Like Shadows. And this, when I played this out, oh my God, when this all comes together, just like DeMarcus Lewis does so well, it just kicks you around the place in the nicest, sweetest possible way. Anyway, it's DeMarcus Lewis, Moves Like Shadows, Dee's Revisit, number 7, Grin Music.
7. 7.
It's the big one. The final show of the year. Counting down the 30 biggest tunes of 2022's playlist. This is a Digital Groove Top 30 Countdown 2022.
7.
7.
Don't know how he does it really. Every single time he just hits it right on the right in the button. DeMarcus Lewis, number 7 this year. Move Like Shadows, the name of that tune. It's Dee's Revisit. Grin Music was the label. Just he's just such a part of furniture, the digital grooves, part of the DNA of the digital grooves. And keep them coming, DeMarcus, for 2023. Happy New Year to you. Well done again, my friend. As always, on an amazing year of music. Just every time. Well done, sir. Well done. What tune? Played that out live a few times just when everything that Move Like Shadows comes. Oh shit! It just, people, you can see it. You can see it on their faces and their bodies as they groove to that. Unbelievable. Number 7 is here. Well done, DeMarcus Lewis. Move Like Shadows. Woo. Right, 21 minutes past 11 p.m. Yes, we're here till midnight, counting down the top 30 tunes of 2022 for last year's playlist. I knew the second I heard this next tune that this is going to be in the top 10. It's just immense.
6.
This just came out of blue and blindsided me this year. Soul Dynamic at number 6 this year. Fuse, the name of this, F-U-Z-E, Fuse maybe. The extended mix on the, of course, legendary and awesome, beloved Sulfuric Records. Number 6 this year. This just builds and builds and builds into the most beautiful piece of music. Slamming, beautiful. Number 6.
6.
just builds and builds and builds into that awesomeness. It's number 6 this year. Soul Dynamic, a tune called Fuse, F-U-Z-E, the extended mix on Sulfuric Records. Just about to hit the top 5. And I got myself finally a soft drink. God, thank God for that. How much more I could have held out sometimes. I made it back in one piece. Everything's still going. How about that bit? Oh, yeah. All this dancing. I banjoed me knee. I really shouldn't be dancing. So, what can you do? How badly timed is that for you? Anyway, it set me back about 2 months. Okay. Well, of course, we're edging towards ever closer to the number 1 tune, which is just before midnight tonight. We will recap from 10 to number 2 before we announce the number 1 tune from the Digital Groove 2022. We have 4 more tunes before we get to that, though. We're about to hit number 5. So into the top 5 we go. Into the top 5 we go. You can't help but sound like Smashy and Icy. You do that. Into the top 5 we go. Anyway, it's the exciting bit. Right, tune that. Go on.
The cream of 2022's playlist. From 30 to 1. This is the Digital Groove. Top 30 2022.
5.
Yep. Another Digital Groove is Chandler. It wouldn't be the DJ without this man's music, and we love him dearly. It's Mr. Seb Jr. Deservedly at number 5 this year. He had many amazing tunes on the show. This is number 5, however, in the top 30. It's called The Light. Papa Records, the label. This is the original mix.
5.
Essential Radio, bringing you 2022's biggest tracks. The Digital Groove Top 30 of 2022.
5.
The
into the top 5 we go. There you are. Mr. Seb Jr. doing what he does best, just working a groove right into your soul. It's called The Light, the original mix. Papa Records, the label. 32 minutes past 11 right now. Heading into This Is Where It Gets. Ooh, you know, kind of photo finish stuff. There's very little between all these tunes, my friends. There really is. There really is. I mean, there is anyway. But as we get closer to the number 1, this gets really, really close. Okay. All these are amazing. Amazing. Well, I mean, the top... I'd hope every tune of the show is amazing, in your opinion, my opinion. But, you know, top 100 are there. This is the top 30 of that top 100. We're getting closer and closer to number 1. Yes, we are. Right. Okay, you were probably wondering when this man will make an appearance. He's at number 4 this year. I'll give you one guess in the next 4 or 5 seconds. His name begins with R and his second name begins with C. Okay. It's not Ron Carroll, right? No offense to Ron Carroll, of course. No, it would, of course, could only be Mr. Ross Couch, and he is at number 4 this year in our top 30. He had 5 tunes in the top 100 as far as I remember. And this is one of them. This is just unbelievable. This is called Going in Circles on Body Rhythm Records. My number 4 this year for Mr. Ross Couch.
4.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful track. Just wait for the drop in this. Oh. This year's number 4.
4.
Going in circles.
just anytime since this record has been released, which was earlier on, 2022 of course, anytime I felt blue, I listened to this tune. I just washed out. I hope it's doing that for you right now. Just washed over me. Yeah, you know what? Let's lift it away off me. Listen to that tune. Number 4 this year, deservedly so. Ross Couch going in circles. The essential Ross Couch chorus, you know that. Body Rhythm Records, just sublime. I love it. Ross is, he's great at doing all the things he does, but that little nuance he does where he has that lush, you know, vibe going on with the keys. It's just everything, just the vocal, the whole thing, just amazing. Well done, Ross Couch. Number 4 this year. Wow, whoa. Didn't good tonight again. Thanks, Ross. Needed that, definitely. And the Coca-Cola I have, but I needed that too. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, into the top 3 we go. Wow. We're nearly there. Okay. This is just magnificently huge at number 3 this year. Wonder what it could be.
3.
Big one. The final show of the year, counting down the 30 biggest tunes of 2022's playlist. This is a Digital Groove Top 30 Countdown 2022.
3.
So we all unanimously heard this and went, what is this? I need this immediately. What is this? Very, very unfortunate position in life that this man is a good friend of mine and a dear friend of mine and a valued friend of mine, and he's one of my heroes. It is Grant Nelson on the remix. He sent it to us to play. Can you believe that? How lucky are we? It's this year's number 3, Dave Lee, aka Joey Negro, as you would have known him, featuring Omar. The tune is called Starlight. Grant Nelson here on the extended mix, number 3 this year in the top 30 tunes of 2022. Z Records was the label.
3.
My dog is on the ride. I wanna see your face daily, baby. Love is the thing between you and me tonight. Reach up in the sky. Yourself, there's no one else today. Galaxies prepared to make it starlight.
3.
This is Grant Nelson, and you are listening to The Digital Groove with Niall Redmond.
3.
Nelson always takes it to the next level. You know that, I know that. There it is, Dave Lee featuring Omar. Later in 2022, about November, that was called Starlight. Grant Nelson on the extended mix. And genuinely, I think Dave Lee had posted a clip of it, and everyone was like, "What is that? I need that now. I need it to stop everything. Give me it, please." And Grant Nelson did just that for us. So thank you very much, my friend, my good friend. Thank you. Hopefully, see you in 2023. That would be lovely. Number 3. Yep. Unmistakable Grant Nelson style there for you. Number 3, Dave Lee featuring Omar, Starlight, Grant Nelson's extended mix on Z Records. Don't worry, we're going to recap from 10 to number 2. We've got to tell you what number 2 is first, though, and then we're going to play you the number 1 just about 7 minutes away from midnight tonight. Here it is, number 2.
Number 2.
This brought me so much joy this year. The smile on my face is still here from this record, I can tell you. It's Dario Dadas featuring Janadu. Tune is called Emergency. It's the extended mix. You're going to be singing this all night. It's on Motive Records, this year's number 2.
2. Number 2.
big one. The final show of the year, counting down the 30 biggest tunes of 2022's playlist. This is a Digital Groove Top 30 Countdown 2022.
2.
Yeah, what a fun record. I have to confess to you, I do on occasion in the day job have that going through my brain as we go on blue lights through the streets of Dublin. But there you are. Dario Dadas featuring Jinadu. It's number 2 this year in the top 30 tunes of 2022. Emergency is the name of the track. The extended mix on Motive Records. Love that record. It's such a fun tune, and it's just, you know, it's an opener. It's a set opener. Play that tune, first tune, and you just have everyone going, yes, thank you. I'll take some more of that. Thanks very much. That's great. Number 2 this year. Isn't that great? Brilliant. Right, we need to recap. We need to bring you through number 10 down to this one, number 2, and tell you what we played. And then we're going to bring you the number 1 tune of, well, last year, 2022, off the Digital Groove playlist, all right? So, yes, just 10 and a half minutes away right now from midnight. We've time to recap very slightly, and then we shall get down to business and play you our top tune of the year.
Number 10.
This was at number 10. It was, of course, Doug Willis. Music Speaks Louder Than Words. Mickey Moore and Andy T's piano remix on Z Records at number 10 in our top 30 for 2022.
Nine.
Yeah, rubbing you in all the fields. Mike Milrain at number 9. Do To Me. The original mix. Soul Revolution was the label on this.
8.
You never know what you'd hear in CJ McIntosh's front room. This is number 8, Pat Badu, Flying High, the name of the tune on Bedfunk Records. Number 8 in our top 30 of 2022.
7.
Yeah, DeMarcus Lewis, Essential Music from DeMarcus Lewis at number 7. Move Like Shadows, D's Revisit here on Grin Music. This year's number 7 in the top 30.
6.
Yeah, this just absolutely did everything, didn't it? Soul Dynamic on the Big Vibes at number 6 with Fuse, F-U-Z-E. Sulfuric was the label. Number 6 in our top 30 this year.
5.
Seb Jr. was at number 5. The Light, the original mix on Papa Records. Big year for Seb Jr. once again, and no doubt 2023 will be the same. He was number 5 this year. 2022, of course. Yeah, all the feels from Ross Couch at number 4. Going in Circles, the name of the tune. Unbelievable. Body Rhythm Records, number 4 this year for Ross Couch. You just heard it before the last tune at number 3. Dave Lee featuring Omar, Starlight, Grant Nelson's extended mix on Z Recordings. Number 2, you just heard it, Dario Dadas featuring Jinadu. It's called Emergency. Motive Records was the label. The second in our top 30 this year, 2022. Which means it's time for this.
This is a Digital Groove number 1 tune of 2022.
Right.
This is a Digital Groove number 1 tune of 2022.
Okay, I don't want to pontificate. I don't want to preach at you. I don't want to tell you what to feel with music, but I've got to tell you what music is and does for me. Music helps me make sense of my world, my emotions, my good times, my bad times, and life. It helps me make sense of life. And sometimes tunes like this really help me personally, really do. And they just do something for me emotionally that just rights me, puts me back on track. And this is my tune of the year. I was desperately trying to get this man on the phone over the last week and no avail. Sorry. Did me best. He wouldn't do it. Anyway, he didn't know why. Maybe that was a reason. Anyway, it's our number 1 tune this year. It's DJ Christian B and Groove Assassin. is called Till You Come Back. Groove Assassin on the mix here is in the part 2 of this on Groove Culture. And whatever Nick Moss magic worked in this, piano-wise and everything else, this just comes together in the most amazing balm for your soul. It's number 1 this year. Well done, Nick Moss. Well done, Groove Culture. And we'll say goodbye before midnight. I'll let you enjoy this. This year's number 1. DJ Christian B, Groove Assassin, Till You Come Back. Groove Assassin's mix on Groove Culture Records. Number 1. This year's number 1 tune from the Digital Groove playlist of over 1,100 records. It's a week late, that's why we're saying this year. It is 2022 we're talking about, of course. That is it. It is just beautiful, beautiful piece of music. DJ Christian B, Groove Assassin, Till You Come Back. Groove Assassin's mix on Groove Culture Records. This year's number 1. Nick Moss, well done to you, sir. Sorry you wouldn't come on the show, but look, we love you anyway. Big thanks to you all for listening in tonight. It was an extended show, of course. Special big thanks to Mr. Steve Salmatthew Watts, who's really helped us out on the show, particularly with our listen back podcast stuff, remastering stuff, including that 10-year anniversary show that went out for New Year's Eve on Mixcloud. So big thanks to you, Watsy. We will talk to you next Monday night with a 2-hour programme of all brand new music, our official first show 2023. In the meantime, thanks for listening. Really appreciate your time, your love, your attention and your ears tonight. God bless you and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.